All right. Setting up this little drum kit, my backline drum kit I've been having for, I don't know, probably over 10 years. Yeah, I've probably been having it probably almost 15 years, really. Yeah. Yeah, I bought this carpet because I offered my services at the Hard Rock for the last day, 3 bands. So instead of having to switch out drum kits for all 3 bands, all 3 bands agreed to use my drum kit. So here we go. It's a good size rug I bought. I think I paid $22 and something for it at Gabe's down here. It's very, very good prices on their stuff over here. All right, yeah, I think that's a good size. Yeah, guess what kind of drum kit I got? All right, wow. I haven't used this drum kit since I moved here. We kind of use it once a year for, I used to do a Yogi Bear concert series thing or something. Swamp Pop, and then it was Jam Rock, and then they got rid of Jam Rock. So yeah, that's not the original head on it. But yeah, coffee color, very beautiful. I loved it. I can't remember where I bought this. I think I bought this at Cody's Music Store. I think I bought it brand new. Yeah. Yeah, I was required to supply the drum kit at that Yogi Bear gig that I did for, oh Lord, I did that for 10 years? I did that for like 10 years, I think. Make sure, I'm setting it up right now, almost a week before, because I want to make sure everything, all the hardware is here and everything's working. I'm not a drummer per se. I've had slapped on a couple of skins here and there. I mostly played in church, really, a long time ago. But yeah, I like that. It's beautiful. All right, I guess this would be kind of about right here. And the spikes are digging into the rug, so that's what I want. Make sure the spikes are out. All right, next. All right. Let me get that center toms. I might have to go grab my drum key. We found it the other day. Okay, remember how to put this on here. This spins to put the toms on. I think most of the band's gonna have just 1 tom on top, but I think the first band might have 2. So we could always take it off. I think it goes like that, because the tom's gonna be too close. We shall see. Well, I could probably lower them toms. I think it's been a hot moment. All right, let's get the toms on here real quick. I got these little soft bags. Bought these pretty cheap. Stag brand. Yeah. I don't know if you can see that coffee color. Very pretty. And tell you the truth, these drums sound real good. I put some hydraulic heads on them, and I never changed them after that. So these heads are probably getting some age. I know probably some people will say, hey, you need to get some new skins to make it sound good, but I don't know. I've heard brand new skins. If you don't tone them right, yeah, you got to get them. You got to get them in step. But if they're not toned right, if they're freaking too high pitch, man, it's not doing anybody any good, man. It just don't sound good. It don't help me out for sure. Trying to EQ their drums. I mean, I wouldn't say I guess I do everything like everybody else, but yeah, I have some tape on these heads to get the ring out, and I like a good thud. I still got like a good mid range and some lows in there. I like a good thud because I could EQ it better. I think I could EQ it better with a good thud sound. You don't want to deaden it out too much. All right, let me get the kick. I'm sure most of the band's gonna probably bring their own kick, but I'm gonna have everything there if they need it. When I did the Yogi Bear gig, most of the times they did change out their cymbals. Sometimes. You know, they like a different the way the cymbals sound and all. I can understand that, but I mean, as long as the cymbals sound good, it's not too freaking bright, man. And people bring them crash cymbals, man. That's, if you're in a small place, even big places, man, you hit a crash, man, a crash cymbal. Most people don't like. I mean, certain kind of music, yeah, I can understand. You'd want that. Get my snare stand. Like I said, make sure everything's working. I know those cases are working. All right. It's been a hot moment since I set up a drum kit. All right. Been a hot moment. All right, where's my snare? I know I brought my snare. Oh, here it is. I don't know how much I paid for these cases. I think it was like 80-something bucks. I can't remember. It might be 150. I don't know. It wasn't that much. I mean, I didn't want to spend a lot of money on a hard case. I wasn't traveling a whole lot with it, so it wasn't really necessary. I don't know. I forgot which way would be a good way to get your snare on there. Get the snare underneath with your little notch. I don't know if they're gonna switch that up or not. Man, that head's I wouldn't say beat up, but the paint's off of it. All right, this is a floor tom. This is the only one I think it it did not come in a bundle with that case. I don't know why. It's a different kind of case. It don't have the real plush. I mean, it does have some somewhat type carpet in there, but not like the other ones. The other one's got real nice cushion in there. All right, I gotta flip this upside down, put the legs on it. Let me get the legs. Get my drum kits, my drumsticks while I'm there. Try not to make too long of a video about it. I mean, probably might edit some of it out. Like I said, it's been a hot moment since I set this stuff up. Yeah, just like when you're using an amp, you got to get your tones on your amp. It's the same thing with your drums. Now, granted, I mean, I'm not a professional drummer, so you tell me if I'm wrong or not. As long as your drums are in your high and it goes a little bit deeper, a little deeper when you're tightening it up, and then this will just be your lower. You know, I like a good thud. Give me a thud. I don't know how low they're gonna want to play that. Let's see. I just hope the band members don't try to tighten up all of that. I mean, I'm gonna try to get it in step, but the depth I want to get. I gotta put. I think I might put a little extra pillow, say a thin, small pillow, to hit on each side of the skins here, so I get the ring out and give me a little of a thud sound. Every little thing helps. See, even I didn't have it against the skins on each side, and I got two things in there I can kind of push against it. See, I think I can get a decent sound out of that. I might put something else in there to kind of get. Yeah, something on the bottom. All right, I've been kind of keeping my cymbal stands out here because I've been kind of using it. I had bought some round shields to keep it quiet on the stage. And some bands are fairly quiet, so I don't bring it out for them. Very loud bands, yeah, I pretty much, yeah. I mean, I don't force them to, but most of them, you know, the bands that are kind of loud, they okay with me putting the round. I got three of them. I got one in the middle, a round one right here, and one right here to stop it. One thing from hitting the other band members. If they have a singer in the front, it'll block a lot of this going right into their mics and into their ears, and it's harder for them to hear. Same thing, like say guitar players over there. I have one right here where it's going into his head. So mainly it's kind of in between helping the band members plus helping with the out in the front, as you know, a little bit better. Now Hard Rock, they did have a big what's it called, a wall shield. I mean, that's I don't like it really. It kind of say gives a hollow sound to it, but I don't care for it. All right, I can't remember how I used to set up the ride cymbal. I mean, the band member is going to move it around to where they like it. I think this comes out, and I think I did it like this. I think I had it like this. Yeah, I had this further out. I think I had it like this. Ride cymbal's kind of big, so you got to give it some room. Make sure none of the hardware's touching anything. I mean, it's going to change for everybody. You know how they like to have it set. And of course, you know, however if you have your arm long, you need to have your leg on the same where it sticks out, so it don't flip. You don't want it flipping. All right, one more cymbal stand. Only bringing 3 cymbal stands and 3 cymbals. I mean, if they bring another cymbal, I told them, you know, if y'all have a special something, you know, a cymbal or whatnot, and you need an extra stand, just go ahead and bring your stand and all that. I'm just gonna have one mic overhead to catch some of the sizzle for the cymbals. You know, so you say, why would you want to mic the cymbals? Because it's very loud in the room. It is. But if they're only hearing the cymbals coming from that center of that stage, I mean, I barely put it on just enough to kind of like have a little hint of it's not just here. It's you spreading it out. So that's what I kind of do. All right, let me get my cymbals. Got some Sabians. This didn't come with the kit either. You gotta buy your cymbals separately. I don't know if they do sell packages with the cymbals too. I don't know. I think I paid. I don't know how much I paid for it. It's been so long. This is a crash cymbal. I guess it doesn't matter which side I put it on. That's a smaller one. I think this is the hi-hats. I think. Let's see. It's got to be because this has not hardly been hit on at all. So that's your bottom. That's my bottom. Yep. All right. I have these. This one has a quick connection. I really would like to get quick connection on all of them. That's a lot easier to set up for sure. I like that. I probably should have put this cymbal on that side because I think this is going to be a longer hit, and this one's got an arm on it. This one's got a shorter arm. Yeah. All right, let me put that right there. Let's see. I'm gonna lower that. It could be the 80s. This is the 80s band. Let me get it up here. There we go. 80s. That's the 80s band. Gotta have the cymbal way up there. If y'all remember the 80s. The 80s, man. The 80s was all about the big drum kits, man. I did one band. Oh my gosh, he had a double. He had a double bass. And yeah, it was something else. And then he had like he probably had close to 10 toms. Let's see. Yeah, I think I bought this stand separately. It's a little bit cheaper looking stand. I think I got it at like I said, I had a friend of mine that owned a sound store. He hooked me up. Or sometimes there would be stuff someone's selling at the store, and I would just buy it. And if there's something in the kit, that whatever it was I didn't want, I would just sell that separately and take what I want. All right, let's see if get that other crash. All right, there's a little bit bigger one. What is this? This is a 16-inch. Yep, 16-inch. That must be a 12. I do have a couple of oddball cymbals that I had kind of picked up over the years, but I don't really bring it out. Most of the time they don't use it. I mean, like I said, if they have a special type of a special cymbal that they'll bring it out. I mean, everybody's different on how they want it to sound. Now here's the ride. I guess it's a ride's a standard. I don't know, 20-inch. Is that a standard ride cymbal? See, it's quick connect. You pinch it, you pull it up. Push that down. All right. Yeah, that's kind of hard to tell on a microphone. All right. my seat. Oh, I still got the hi-hat. The hi-hat, yeah. Does drummers need hi-hat? Yeah, drummers need hi-hat. All right, let's see. Yeah, I have a lot of this sitting in my storage. I have a storage in town, and I keep most of my gear in there. I keep a little bit. I got my JBL PRX. I got one still in the storage. I got 4 here. I picked those up. That was gonna be my main big PA, the biggest I'm gonna go. I'm not doing big stuff anymore, and I don't want to. So, yeah. I kind of keep a few things here in case I need it. I gotta hurry up and get it. All right, move this. This is on the left. Okay. See, I'm not a drummer. I forget. All right. Here's a hi-hat. Key. I guess they call it a key. I don't know. This is the bottom. What series is this drum kit? This is a Superstar, Tama Superstar. Yeah, it's not the highest end. It was the most I would pay for a drum kit. I think I paid like $1,400 or so for this drum kit, just the shells. I think it did come with the cymbals stands. But I did have to buy the cymbals separately. Yeah, almost there. Get it up a little bit to get a little rat-a-tat. Yeah, almost there. Let me show you this real quick. Well, it's a nice drum kit. I had to go buy a seat. I couldn't find the seat stand. I could find the chair parts. I have 3 of them. So I had to go to a sound store in town and yeah, I spent like $75 for a chair. I spend money, I guess, for nothing sometimes. But at least it's gonna be mine. All right.
Where's the key?
All right. Here's my key. No, it's up there. The truck key's over there. All right. I bought a drum throne, the cheapest that the store had. I'm not paying no $150, $200 something for a drum seat. I'm probably never gonna sit on. All right, where's my knife? Hope it's good. It's sticking out the package right here. I don't know what's sticking out. All right. Let's see what's in here. Cardboard. That might sound better than the drums. All right. This is a metal part. That's all I needed, but they didn't sell just the stand. Shoot, we ain't go get my drum key from the truck because we finally found it. It was gone. It's like, not to say I want them to touch the skins, but you know, I'll allow them to move it a little bit. I mean, I'm gonna have enough tape on it. I'll get a thud out of it. I will get a thud out of it. Let's see. It looks a little better than what I used to have, I think. If I could ever find it, and I'm sure in my storage, I we've been saying for a couple of years we need to go through there and get it cleaned up. It's ridiculous. Does this screw up all the way? There ain't no way. Is that gonna screw up all the way? That ain't gonna be high now. Jeez. They got a screw here. I don't know if that's gonna do any adjustment there. I don't know. Let's see how high this goes. I think this locks it down once you get the height you like it. Yeah, of course you tighten that down and that's probably locks it in even better. How long this thing is? See how high that is going to be. Oh yeah, that's pretty high. Let's see. And once you put the throne on there, I think you'll get the kind of the height you need for the drums. All right. Yeah. Gators. Well, I am from Louisiana. I guess I got the right kind of throne. Gator. Alligators. And all that stuff. All right. It's not the best. I do have a seat that's softer than that here somewhere. I'll put it somewhere. My Vic Berth. I'm not gonna hit these cymbals. Yeah, it's a little out of tune. Yeah. Well, there you go. I can't flip these sticks. I'll probably make a hole in my TV. All right, there you go.